Superintendent updates, Mr. Belville.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. A few items tonight, kind of going through the agenda. You'll see resignation for retirement for Pam Beavis. Ms. Beavis has been a long-time French teacher here, was a guidance counselor once upon a time. And, we always talk about these are bittersweet moments where, on a professional level, you hate to see a staff member, walk away after long service, but on a personal level, you're just so happy for them that they're at that point in their career that they can make a decision like that, and looking forward to spending more family time, I'm quite sure. So we certainly want to thank Ms. Beavis for her service to the district and our students and all she's done, and certainly wish her all the best in retirement. We will formally honor and recognize her the last day of school, as we do with all of our retirees. So we're looking forward to that. Also have a resignation from Stephanie McCoy. Ms. McCoy's doing really well. As board members may remember, she's been out this year with medical issue and really doing well. It was great to speak with her last week and spend some time with her, and she may jump back in and sub for us a little bit and show up from time to time, so we'd love to see that, but excited for her time with her family as well. And then last meeting, we approved an unpaid leave of absence for Tessa Gossett, and that was a medical issue. And just a couple days later, she received some positive reports and got approval to come back on a 2-day-a-week basis to start, and hopefully build up stamina and be able to get back full time before the end of the year. So we're excited for that. So have to bring that back to the board to terminate the unpaid leave, and then we'll work with her and her doctors on a schedule that suits her and benefits the school district as well. So we're working on that. We're finally making some moves with our maintenance department. Since Matt Smith left, we promoted Seth Cooperrider and Nate Horn. And now just kind of the dominoes of filling in their spots. Dave Getz had also resigned at the same time as Matt Smith. So we had 2 spots to fill from second shift at Rushville Middle School. Being a kitchen employee to being on our maintenance team. She'll fill Greg on the second shift at Rushville Middle. And then our spot that was left over from where Matt had, and he'll work as well. Helping with lunches as well as facilities around, and bus garage, district office, weight room, locker rooms, those type of things, just extra facilities that historically have gone to that spot that Dave Getz held. So we think restructuring things here a little bit will provide a lot of flexibility for the maintenance team overall, and help provide a little bit better coverage at our lunches when those areas of the cafeteria are just so packed. If you don't have a second set of hands in there, if something goes wrong in the building somewhere, it's impossible for the day shift guys like Randy to be in the cafeteria to clean up there and get to somewhere else in the building. So we think this flexibility will help out tremendously. So that's kind of those staffing moves. We have some volunteers that, again, we're always very appreciative of volunteers out and actually pay to coach. Support and for us, you'll see multiple supplemental contracts that's covering our dual enrollment classes for the second semester, as well as other things. For example, Carrie Burnworth Elementary Music, and last week we had first and second grade programs here in the district, and those were just tremendous, and Carrie does a great job with that, and because of the extra time spent after school hours, we felt a supplemental was worthy there. And going on down through, you'll see policy revision that was asking the board to waive a first reading. You'll see that we basically changed one little piece of wording just to include breakfast and lunch. The only thing the policy is really stating is for all of our food services, we'll follow federal and state and district policies and laws. But we wanted to include lunch in there and not just breakfast. And then lastly there, you'll see 2 buses. That is an annual purchase we do every year. We do that through Meta Cooperative Purchasing Agreement, and Dean and Russell and the team over there have done a great job of laying out needs and deciding which buses to trade in. And a lot of times we don't get all the bells and whistles on the buses because our guys will install those themselves, and it saves us a little bit of money. So that's a great thing. We appreciate all of those guys do over there. And then lastly, the program of studies for 26-27 at the high schools on the board agenda. Mr. Schaefer's here, and when we get to that point in the agenda, he has a few pointers that he'd like to share with the board to talk about program of studies. So he can answer any questions you may have. Couple other updates and notes. Bye Bye Birdie is coming up quickly at the high school. We're excited for that musical. As it turns out, it was 40 years ago that we did Bye Bye Birdie in 1986. So kind of an anniversary of sorts. And so we're excited to get that going. We'll have elementary performances during the day on March 17th and 18th. Do you know what time those are, Mr. Schaefer, off the top of your head?
I don't.
We'll find out the times, and if board members want to stop by for those daytime performances and get a little sneak peek, that'd be more than welcome. And then the performances at the high school, March 19th through 21st. All those will be in the Robert Turkey Performing Arts Center. Also, another kind of in that same timeline on March 21st will be the FFA Spring Community Day. And I believe they'll have Easter eggs and things like that out there for kids. And last year was the first year that they did that function, and it was a great turnout and a good day for everybody. That'll run from 10 a.m. to 12 on the 21st of March, and then that evening, be able to come by and see Bye Bye Bird. Reminder, March 20th will be a makeup day for our Calamity Days. That was originally scheduled to be a professional development day for staff, and we're just going to shift that, go ahead and bring students in and use that as a makeup for our Calamity Days. Again, we are well ahead of the required hours by the state, so we're in good shape as far as needing to make up any additional time. We will have used 3 remote learning days as permitted by law, and then we've made up 2 days in person, so we've made up 5 total days time-wise. So we feel like we're in a pretty good spot there. Couple just last points here. Thank yous. I think it's been a week and a half ago at this point, maybe a week ago. We had weather system move in right about 8 o'clock. Where we had the high school kids in, elementary kids coming in, and the timing could not have been worse for the weather. It's the second time that's happened this year. So just want to give a few thank yous. Our transportation team, our bus drivers, Dean, Russell, Gavin, everybody over there, when you talk about people that are really good at what they do, we have the best of the best. And under some really trying circumstances, perfection. We didn't have one misstep, no slips, no mess up. They just, when we needed them to step up, they did in a big, big way. So just want to thank them, our maintenance team, Seth, Nate, Dean jumping in a truck, Russell, Keith Barr coming in to sub maintenance and help plow. Just really appreciative of everything that team did to get the lots cleared and get them ready for departure and keep sidewalks clear and all that. So just really appreciative of them. And final thing I have this evening, just be remiss if I didn't mention the passing of Tom Hughes. and everything Tom has done for this district over the years, and everything he and Barb just, they've given and given and given to this district in many ways, and sad when he passed, but speaking with Tim and Andy and Nancy and the whole family, it just is a blessing that Tom's back with Barb again, and finally somebody to keep him in line. So, but just wanted to mention him and let the family know that we're still in our thoughts. That's all I have, unless there are any questions.
Thank you. So that moves us to 3.1, public comment.
No one has signed.
Okay. Moving on to 4.1, workshops and conferences. Amy Nolan to the OASBO Q4 Treasurer Planning Series, cost of $150. Brian Blanton to the Visual and Performing Arts Gifted Identification on May 8th, $29. Jennifer Pike to the Ohio Department of Health Annual School Nurse Conference, $58. And Sarah Henderly to the Visual Arts Gifted Identification Conference at no cost. Pretty standard.
Those are all pretty standard. Mrs. Roberts had pushed all the financial stuff. We just did the forecast, and then she pushed the other financial stuff to the next board meeting since she couldn't be here.
Okay. So I guess that moves us to 4.2, the approval of the consent agenda. So I'd entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items as recommended.
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Will there be a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Smeltzer. Mr. Belleville?
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes. Okay. Motion passed. That moves us to the new business section, 5.1. As Mr. Belleville already mentioned, the resignation for retirement of Mrs. Beavis. Certainly appreciate her, all of her years of service to the district. Would there be a motion to approve the resignation of Mrs. Beavis at this time?
I move to approve the resignation and retirement of Andy Beavis, high school French teacher.
Okay. Moved by Mr. Kemmer. Will there be a second?
I will second.
Second, Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Any discussion on that one? Okay.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister?
Yes. Sorry.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Moving on to 5.2. Motion to approve the resignation of Stephanie McCoy as Rushville Technology teacher. Glad to hear this was not related to her health issues that she has faced, so that's great. Would there be a motion to approve the resignation of Mrs. McCoy?
I so moved.
Moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Will there be a second? I'll second. How about that? Okay, do that. Mr. Belleville?
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Moving on to 5.3, termination of the unpaid leave for Ms. Gossett that we approved at the last meeting. Will there be a motion to approve the termination of the unpaid leave?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Smeltzer. Will there be a second?
Second, Ms. Jones.
Second by Mr. Kemmer. Any discussion on that one? All right, Mr. Belleville, if you'll call for a vote.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. 5.4. Motion to approve the transfer of Greg Markwood from Rushville's second shift assistant maintenance employee to district day shift assistant maintenance employee. Any motion to approve?
I move to approve the transfer of Greg Markwood, second shift to maintenance to day shift.
Okay, motion by Mr. Kemmer. Will there be a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Any discussion on that one?
How did he take from second shift to day shift?
He was very pleased.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
figured.
I didn't, some
Say
people are.
yours.
No, he came to us, I think it's 3 years ago now, and he's been in and that was kind of, he wanted it at that time, and I think some things have shifted personally that he was really wanting to get to day shift, so this was a great opportunity for him.
All right, Mr. Belleville, you'll call for the votes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Motion passed. Moving on to 5.5. Motion to approve the resignation of Kelly Dean as high school cook cashier, effective the end of the day on March 9th, pending board approval to be hired as assistant maintenance employee. Will there be a motion to approve the resignation of Kelly Dean as the high school cook?
So moved.
Okay. Motion by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Will there be a second? I'll second. And Mr. Belleville, maybe there's no discussion?
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. Moves us right into that next one, 5.6, motion to approve a one-year support service contract for Kelly Dean as Rushville Middle School second shift assistant maintenance employee.
On the heels of your last question, this is not Kelly Dean's preferred job, but she knows that the district needed this and she wants to be a team player and was okay with going to it. It's encouraging whenever you have team members that are, I would like to get to that position. This is the only one that's open, that's what the district needs, so I'll go do that. And, she's hoping in time that, the day spot will open up. So kind of on your last question, that's really, really proud of people like Kelly who sacrifice of themselves.
Yeah.
So I'd entertain a motion to approve one-year support service contract for Kelly Dean as Rushville Middle School second shift assistant maintenance.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Smeltzer. Will there be a second?
Second, Ms. Jones.
Second by Mr. Kimmer. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Belleville?
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister, Ms. Jones.
Yes. Okay, motion passed. That moves us to 5.7. Motion to approve the transfer of Leslie Renee Baker from high school cook cashier 5.25 hours to high school cook cashier 5.5 hours, effective March 10th.
And this would fill Kelly's spot that she's vacating at the high school.
Okay, will there be a motion to approve? Transfer Mrs. Baker?
I move to approve the transfer of Mrs. Baker. Ms.
All right.
Baker.
Motion by Mr. Kimmer. I'll second. Any discussion? Okay, Mr. Belleville?
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister.
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. Moves us to 5.8. Motion to approve a one-year support service contract for Angelo Galena as district assistant maintenance employee on salary schedule J1, step 1, beginning March 10th. Will there be a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Would there be a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Smeltzer. Any discussion on this one? If not, Mr. Belleville?
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Okay, moving on to, motion approved, moving on to 5.9. Personnel service supplemental contracts. There's a list there if everyone has had a chance to take a look at those. Mostly related to dual enrollment. Ms. Burnworth for the supplemental and Mr. Clark and Mr. Scott for the weight training groups.
That's where we did the new weight room at the high school. They received some special training and then held after-hour professional developments and training for all staff on how to use the equipment, and also, sent out invitations if anybody needed to meet with them. Additionally, that they make themselves available to set up workout programs and those type of things.
I would love to get in to see it. I haven't
Yeah, I
been
have
intending
not
to come
either.
over to look at it.
Yeah.
We'll be at the high school, well, and I can show you anytime, but, we'll be at the high school May 18th for state of schools, so we can definitely see it then, for sure. If you're ever around, just pop in.
It's impressive.
You bet.
It's impressive.
Would there be a motion to approve personnel service supplemental contracts as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Would there be a second?
Second, Mr. Jones.
Second by Mr. Kemmer. There's no further discussion, Mr. Belleville.
Ms. Conrad Zimmerman?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Smelter?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. That moves us on to 5.10. Motion to approve the volunteers as presented. Paige Schaefer for middle school track, Charles Meyer for middle school track, Keith Meyer for middle school track, and Skylar Kraft, assistant varsity track.
Oh, nice.
So, oh, yeah, hey, it is nice. It's nice on all of their parts. That's, we always appreciate the volunteers, and I think it seems like we have a lot of volunteers
We
too. I
do.
don't have
Yes,
any
we do.
basis for comparison, but I feel like we have a lot of people in our community that step up in that way, which is very nice. I would entertain a motion to approve those volunteers.
So moved.
I will second. Any further discussion? Mr. Belfort will call for the votes.
Ms. Conrad Zimmerman?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Smelter?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. 5.11, substitute teacher list. Motion to approve the substitute teacher list as presented. We do have a few on there. Not as many as we need ever, I realize.
Yeah, and, we're getting more and more, we're actually getting more and more, student teachers.
Okay.
Freshmen, sophomores that are education majors
Yeah.
and are getting into doing their classroom observations. There was, it's probably been about 3 years ago now, that right on the heels of COVID, we were given the ability to issue a non-bachelor substitute teaching license. And each district kind of has their own guidelines, and for us, it's if they're an education major, we'll take them from freshman year in college. We'll, on their breaks, we'll put them in a classroom, and they get some experience. We get a chance to see them, and maybe convince one of them to
Right.
come here whenever they do graduate. So it's worked out well for us. And we also have a few parents that have volunteered that got their non-bachelor license, and they do a tremendous job. So we're trying to add to our list of subs that.
Would there be a motion to approve the substitute teacher list as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Smeltzer. Will there be a second?
Second, Ms. Jones.
Second, Mr. Kemmer. If there isn't any further discussion, Mr. Belleville?
Mr. Spencer,
Yes.
Mr. Cameron,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zimmerman,
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Okay, motion passed. Moves us on to 5.12. Let's see, policy revision to the food services to include lunch as described by Mr. Belleville at the beginning of the meeting. Maybe a motion?
So moved to waive the first reading and approve the revisions to the policy.
Moved by Mr. Kemmer. Will there be a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Any discussion on that? If not, Mr. Belleville will vote.
Mr. Cameron,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zimmerman,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Okay, motion passed. Moves us on to 5.13, motion to approve the purchase of interactive touch panels from Bloom, Minnesota. Total cost $68,338. I'm assuming Evan's gonna talk to us about that?
Sure.
Sure. I don't have much to add. I mean, this is just the fourth year now. This will be to complete the replacement of smart boards, so this will be the high school. We have already replaced 2 of them in the weight room and in the foods room because we had the opportunity to do that over Christmas and found out that these are going to be a little bit more work than the other ones because of how the high school is wired. So we're gearing up for a little more work this summer, but excited to have this done.
As a little bit of a background, when the schools were built, we all had smart boards and the projectors. And as we were getting to the point of needing to replace those, Evan, smart boards, projectors, triple the cost of the touchscreen TVs, double at least.
I don't even know if they still make smart boards like that anymore.
Uh,
But yes, the smart board touchscreens are about double the price of these.
So we had made a decision years ago to experiment with one, and Andy Doss had put one in a room across from the technology room, and then when Andy left, Evan and his crew kind of picked up that project that we kind of just dabbled with and really not gone very far into it, and they experimented with it, and now you can get the same size touchscreen. You can connect your computer to it the same way you can a smart board, and at a fraction of the cost. So I think it's worked out really well. Evan and his team have done just a tremendous job of figuring out the logistics and how to make it all work technology-wise, but it's been really effective.
That's great, yeah. Would there be a motion to approve the purchase of the panels?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister, would there be a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Smeltzer. Further discussion? If not, Mr. Belleville will vote.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Okay, motion passed. Moves us to 5.14, motion to approve the recommendation of Dean Rary to purchase 2 buses, which were bid through Meta, total cost $273,896. As Mr. Belleville said earlier, this is an annual purchase.
Didn't it start off like 180,000?
Once upon a time, we could buy a bus for about $90,000. You are correct. So 2 buses would cost us about $180,000.
Yeah. Amazing.
And not that long ago.
No, I think it was when we started.
When you first started,
No, 136,000. 37,000. Yeah. Amazing.
I'd entertain a motion to approve the recommendation to purchase the 2 buses.
We do take this out of our permanent improvement fund. So, that levy, this is basically where it goes in.
Right,
Yeah.
almost all of it
Almost all.
now.
Yeah.
At this price.
380,000. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I move to approve the recommendation of Dean Rary to purchase 2 buses.
Moved by Mr. Kemmer, will there be a second?
Second.
Second, Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Any discussion? Not, we'll vote.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Motion passed. Moves us to 5.15. Motion to approve the 2026-2027 FUHS program of studies that Mr. Schaefer is about to give us the lowdown on here, correct?
Good.
Sure. So I think every year we're like, there's no way up, there's no more classes that we can offer. Our schedule's full, but we seem to always find a way to keep bringing in more, which is a good thing. So there's kind of 3 big areas. I mean, if you look through there's some language that's changed, maybe in a course description or a prerequisite, but the 3 areas that we see the greatest expansion for the high school next year, one is in art. So we used to just have Art 1, Art 2, and Art 3. Mr. Blanton worked to kind of redesign that. So those were year-long courses. So we've now kind of readjusted. So instead of 3 different year-long courses that a kid can take, we've actually expanded that now to half-year courses, and actually now have 7 half-year courses. And the thought process behind that is, instead of trying to give a kid every form of art that you can over the course of a year, it's almost allowing them to kind of specialize. So they'll be able to get an intro class where they can kind of dabble in a little bit of everything. But then, if a kid doesn't like to paint, but they really enjoy all of the things that have to do with drawing, and there'll be a specific class for drawing, a specific class for painting, and then we've got some portfolio classes that kids can take to kind of advance the specialized area of art that they're interested in. We've also, inside of those 7, we've now been able to find, through Muskingum, 2 dual enrollment classes too. So we've added some more college offerings in art. So we're really excited about that. We have a lot of kids who are really interested in the arts. So we feel like just giving them some variety to specialize in an area that they're interested in, or take all of them, will allow Mr. Blanton to really be intentional about the way he structures those courses and give the kids stuff that they're interested in there. Kind of as is our typical trend over the last few years, we are seeing an expansion in dual enrollment through our partnership with Muskingum. So thankful for them, as well as our staff who are excited to try to get approved for new things. So just some brief overview there. We are able to expand our business offerings now. So we basically have the ability to offer Muskingum's 15-hour business pathway, which basically, if a student took the entire 15-hour pathway through us, they could go to Muskingum and have an associate's degree completed by that. If they take just the business and maybe not some of the other ones, they're basically almost to an associate's degree, but we now have every class that they would need to have an associate's from Muskingum in-house. We also have a new dual enrollment science course that we'll be offering next year, which is anatomy and physiology. We have 2 new economics courses that we'll be offering for dual enrollment, as well as 2 music courses, which is a music theory course, which we're really excited about. I think there's going to be a lot of kids that are involved in band and choir, and some who are not involved in music at all, who are going to take that in the history of rock class that we already offer, that we'll be doing a dual enrollment with Mr. Kitchen there. So we think our kids will be excited about that. And then you'll see some language in there, just kind of expanding. Now that Mr. Denny's had a year under his belt, we've kind of expanded some language there on workforce development and some of the programs that we offer inside the building. And then we've also, he's going to kind of pick up some of the supervision of our work release students from Mrs. Swick, which is why she got some expanded business offerings, but also from Mrs. Penrose. So our ag department is now offering an upper level animal health class for the first time starting next year, just because of some flexibility in their day. So there's more in there, but that's just kind of some brief overview. We're really excited. One of the things we take a lot of pride in is just exposing our kids to as much CCP or different kinds of content areas or workforce experiences. And we think that, the program of studies we're putting in front of them next year, they're going to have a lot of choices. They're going to have to make some hard choices about some classes, which is a good thing, just opportunities for kids.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. That all sounds great. To be able to graduate from high school with an associate's degree
Yeah.
is
Yes.
a wonderful
Really,
thing.
yes.
The financial implications of that for just about anybody, that's wonderful. Anybody have any questions, Mr. Schaefer?
Want to do the history of rock?
Sure. Come in any day you want. Sometimes I go down there just to
Yes, speaker. Yes, speaker.
Alrighty, let's see, so if we would have a motion to approve the 2026-2027 program of studies in high school.
So moved.
Alright, motion by Mr. Smeltzer, will there be a second?
I'll second.
Second, Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister, any further discussion? Okay, set to a vote, Mr. Gabriel?
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Cameron.
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes. Alright, motion passed. Which brings us to 6.1. Motion to adjourn to executive session, Mr. Belleville.
Number 1, number 5, and no action from now.
Okay. Alrighty, so, we have a motion to adjourn to executive session.
I move to adjourn to executive session.
Mr. Belleville Mr. Cameron moves that we go into executive session. Will there be, I'll second, how about that? And there's no further discussion, Mr. Belleville?
Mr. Cameron.
Yes.
Ms. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
pass, so we are in executive session.